Hi, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to every single one of you who continuously support my channel, either by watching, by liking, by commenting, and by sharing. Thank you so much. I truly means a lot to me. And I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself for those who do not know me. I'm a housewife. I'm a mother to a 20-year-old. I'm nearly an empty nester, but you are not there yet. And I do cleaning, cooking, baking, laundry, random vlogs there and there, but hardly. In this channel, we do anything that has to do with homemaking. So we are going to start by making a potato bake. I started by peeling my potatoes and slicing them thinly and blanching them. While they are draining in my pan, I added rama and I added chopped onion together with the white part of the spring onion and garlic, and I'm going to fry that up until it's tender. And I proceeded into chopping mushrooms thinly. I literally just chopped them thinly, not sliced them, and cooked that down a bit up until they are well cooked or soft. And I added 2 tablespoons of flour. You guys know when I do the white sauce, I don't use the measuring tablespoon. I use the table setting one. Stir that in, making sure that it is well combined. It's coating the mushroom, and in my jug here it's about 250 to 300 mils of lukewarm water or warm water. I dissolved 1 cube of chicken stock in there, and I added into my pan, creating a sauce. At this point, I didn't want to make it too rich, so I was careful not to use a lot of milk. And I added onion and garlic powder, and I added parsley there. Stir that in. I didn't use any heavy seasoning on it. I just used a little bit of seasoning, and I added 100 mils of milk into the pot, just to turn it into a white sauce that it's supposed to. But even if you don't want to add milk, that's okay. And I think I added about plus or minus 50 mils of cream, and then I added yellow salt, adjusting my seasoning. And I chopped baby spinach into small sizes, added that in, and then I proceeded into adding a little bit of my mozzarella and cheddar cheese into the sauce. At this point, if you are making this, so this is the part, if you want to add pasta, if you want to make it into a pasta, you can add your cooked pasta in there. And then in my casserole dish there, I lined it at the bottom with the sauce, and then started lining the potatoes on top. And once that is done, I'm going to add another layer of sauce on top and sprinkle the cheddar and the mozzarella cheese. Repeat the steps up until the potatoes are done. And you will finish the top with the cheeses. Bake it at 180 degrees up until it is golden brown or well cooked, and this is how it looks. This was delicious, absolutely delicious. I enjoyed it, I loved it. It was the most delicious potato bake I've ever made, and I'm going to have a taste test. Food is not ready yet. I was still busy with other things, but I decided that I'm going to have a taste test. I shared the portion with Theo, and I was happy with the result. Please do try it at home and let me know how it goes. How are you guys? Today it is officially December. It is the 1st of December, and it is normally for most people, or for some of us, or for anyone who's watching this is the beginning. I'm sorry for the the quality of the camera, guys. I apologize. I don't know what happened. So as I was saying, this is the beginning of a month that can possibly make you or break you. This is a month where people tend to spend money unnecessarily, but I hope this year we will do things differently, considering that we just came back from there, or came out of the COVID pandemic, and we are more careful with our finances. And I also know that this is also a week where people are going to share their stock files, their groceries, and for some it's not so good. We always hear the stories that Sbanbani ran away with money, what, all of those things. Say there was hijacking. I hope none of that happens this year. We only want to hear good things this year, guys. I mean, we've been through a lot. We have been through a lot. The pandemic has really drained us. It has really taken a lot out of us, and it was a struggle for most of us to keep going, or to retain, or to be able to keep life as it is, because it was a lot. But I think we came out victorious out of everything that we went through. And I think more than anything, the pandemic, what it has done to us, it has dealt with us emotionally and mentally. It was a lot of a psychological thing more than a physical thing. So if you are here and you are still standing, your family is still intact, you haven't lost anyone for the last 3 years, I mean, I think we all need to thank God, to thank the Almighty for protecting us up until this far. We all need to be grateful for every little thing that we have at this point, because it has been a struggle. It has been a lot. It has been hectic. We were barely hanging by the thread. So for some of us, for those of us that we still have all our family members intact, we still manage to keep our houses, we still manage to keep our cars, we still manage to keep our jobs. We never went hungry. We were never in a position where we could not afford to buy bread or to have a slice of bread per day, to sustain us. We should really, really, really thank God for all that blessings. It wasn't easy, but we made it. And then we are just a month away, officially a full month away from January, which I think 2024, it's something that we should really take it as a new beginning. We will take it as a new beginning. It is the beginning of beautiful things. It's the beginning of a new year. We can look at it and say, okay, 2024 is going to be a year where I do things differently. 2024 is a year where I'm going to improve myself. I'm going to improve my family life. I'm going to improve my finances. But personally, according to my experience, anything that I ever said, oh, it's the new year, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, the new year resolutions have never worked for me. But I do know that there are people that it has worked for them. The same applies as people who do vision boards. I've never done that. I don't know how to do it. I don't think it will work for me, but I hear people vouching for it, that it is a good way to start a year, or you can do it month to month. I haven't been able to do that. I'm not good. I always say I'm not good at planning. The same applies with I do hear a lot of people saying, sometimes, I don't know if they mean it or not, they will say you can, the cooking thing, you can do this, you can do that, and with it, the business. And I think a lot of people, what don't understand sometimes, is that cooking for me is therapy. Cooking for me, it is a hobby. And the same thing that I say about my life, saying that I do not know how to plan, I don't like planning, it doesn't work for me, it takes the fun out of how I do things, it's the same with cooking. I don't plan my meals. Whenever I have to sit down and create a menu, I fumble, I make a mess. Hence, majority of the time, even when I try to make a recipe, or try to not make, when I try to recreate someone else's recipe, I can't do it. I cannot do it. It comes out horribly. It never goes according to plan. So I'm not good at planning. I'm not good at the resolutions. I'm not good at, hence I can never, I don't, if I ever have to do a cooking as a business, I'll definitely just do same thing over and over again. And I wouldn't feel the need for me to go to that place. I'll probably send people, because for me, anything that I do has to have some form of a motivation in it. And if I lack motivation, I will not perform. The only thing that I can do, that I know, if I was to do cooking full time, is that if somebody hires me, they would have to let me freestyle. Because once you say I'll save you nonsense. I'm telling you, I will save you nonsense. My family knows that if they ask me what are we having for dinner or for lunch, 80% of the time I would say I don't know, and I would genuinely, it will be a genuine response. I I would be in a position where I don't know, and I don't want to know, honestly, because I want to be able to go into the kitchen and create whatever my heart, my hands, my head takes me, and then be happy with the results. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but majority of the times, the meals that I can say I'm proud of, I did not plan them. I did not sit down and plan them. I did not say, I would just take out the ingredients and say, okay, let's see where this goes. That's how I do it. So even with the resolutions, My husband and I tried to sit down and plan how our year is going to be, and it never works. We talk a lot about our life, that we keep changing. We change our plans constantly for the better, though, and it keeps us moving, keeps us excited, because we never really say, we will say we're going to do 1 2 3, and we will do it, but by the time we do it, it is not how we started it. It would be, it evolves with time, and that's how we like to keep things. So, but if you are one of those people that can plan, that do well with plans, that can stick to your New Year resolutions, I think one should not wait for January. You should do it now, because most people do have money now. If you can start your resolutions, your New Year resolutions, it should be now, when you have money, not when you are broke, not when you have responsibilities looking at you. Now, now, that's when you're supposed to do your resolutions. And I think if one can do the New Year resolutions, or the change for the upcoming of the year now, it will make a huge difference in life. But anyway, I don't want to talk too much. This was just a cleaning motivation. I was cleaning my living room, and my sitting room, and my kitchen. And it's been a while since we did a cleaning video. I hope to be doing a lot of that in the upcoming days, preparing for festive, cleaning everything where I need to. Another thing that I really want to tackle in my house is my cupboards. The last time I cleaned them was last year in April. So this time around, this year, I haven't touched them, and I prefer to touch them once a year. In that way, I'm able to get rid of clutter. But I don't think I do have clutter this year. I didn't buy a lot of things. I think last year I got rid of all the clutter that was in my cupboard. Everything that I have in my cupboards now, it is what I need. And I hope to do a lot of that, or some of that, with you guys, and take you along. Hopefully we won't experience stage 6 again. Hopefully this is the last one for us, but we will see. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for always coming through. If you liked this video, kindly like it, comment. And if you have been here for a while, thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you are new to the channel, welcome. You are welcome here, and I hope you stay, and I hope you enjoy our content. Thank you so much. I will see you on my next video. But before I go, on this day I did cook, but I did not cook on camera. I just grilled pumpkin, and then I boiled my beetroot this time because I was chasing electricity, and I made a salad from baby spinach, butternut, grilled butternut, and boiled beetroot, and I added feta on top. Feta on top. Hey, why do I say on top? Feta on top, a pumpkin seed, and I drizzled a little bit of olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I think I'm going to post a shot of that, but I will show you how it looked. This is how it looks. That's what we had for dinner on this day. Thank you so much. Bye.